How do you manage negative perception and stereotypes about Nigeria and Nigerians in PR?
Well, that's an interesting question. Nigeria has to solve Nigeria's problems. Do we have problems? Yes. However, we also have a lot of opportunities. The question is which we choose to use to enhance our image, or the one that we choose to draw it down. It's a question of choice. We need to decide, both as a government policy or individual decision, that we must tell good stories over and over again. We've seen from time that nobody's going to come and tell our story for us. We need to build it internally, agree as a collective to tell the good stories, and do well by minimizing, mitigating, or providing justice for the ones that are bad, such that eventually there's always something good that comes from those unfortunate incidents. It has to be a decision that needs to be made as a collective, but individually, each one of us sitting here in this interview have to understand that we owe it the responsibility to ourselves, to our community, and children unborn, to provide a positive view of the country that we were born in. It's a necessity. Now, don't get me wrong. People have the right to feel the pains of injustice and to voice it out. The question is, what do we do with all of that, right? We have too much at stake, as we've seen as a country and as a people, that we need to dedicate ourselves to rewriting that narrative positively, and we can. I believe we can.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.